Okay, so that was interesting. So I just went in. I went into the Dems headquarters, and all I wanted was a 2 minute. All I wanted was like literally 2 minutes, like just 2 minutes. Talk about what how important it is to vote, especially at a local level, because let's face it, the two big candidates, Kamala and Trump, they don't care about cats. They don't care about that. It's highly unlikely we're going to get any kind of laws or anything passed at a federal level. I mean, without a lot of money and a lot of lobbying and everything else. So that's not probably going to happen. But if you go to your local legislators, even your city council or your local legislators, state reps, those are the people that are going to actually be able to help you with that. They're the ones like Elsbeth on city council. They're going to be able to help you with that. So I go in there and I'm like telling them, I said, I really only want 2 minutes. And the woman's like, well, we're very busy right now. I'm like, yeah, I understand. I understand that you're very busy right now. I get it. It's fine. But the whole thing with, it's like, it's 2 minutes, dude. Really? Really? And I actually used to go, well, I'm telling you, the president is going to hear about that, because I know the president. And I told him, they said, do you want to talk to Chad Baker? It's like, no, I know Chad Baker. If I wanted to talk to Chad Baker, I'd email him and I'd have an interview with him. I don't need to talk to him. All I want is like 2 minutes. Well, we don't want to pull away from Kamala's team. I'm not asking you. I don't want to talk about Kamala. I don't want to talk about Kamala. I don't want to talk about Trump. I want to talk about the local candidates, because they're the ones that can. I mean, you saw this on the other channel in Missouri. Who's the ones who has the power to provide a variance or an extension or whatever when you have 20 cats and you should only have 4? She ain't going to be going knocking at Kamala's door or Trump's door and saying, hey, I need a variance in Missouri. That isn't going to happen. Same thing here. I'm not going to go knocking on their door and say, hey, I need help. I have a guy that comes down with his pit bull and sticks his pit bull on my cats. So they said, well, you can come back later. I'm like, yeah, no, right, no, I won't come back later. Actually, there's a whole bunch of Republican signs here. If I knew that, I don't think this is, no, that's a law office. If I knew where the Republican office was, I would go and talk to them and see if they would talk to me, because these people won't. So anyway, there we go. That was the end of that. That's not going to happen. But it is important, it is important to go out and vote locally and know what they stand for. And, are they pet friendly? Are they animal friendly? Do they like the cats? Because there are people that like animals and like pets, but they don't like the cats. So there's my little rant. And, sorry that I couldn't get an actual person that, I would think, I guess because I told them I just voted, they don't care now. It's like, oh, well, you voted, we don't need to recruit you. So anyway, yeah, this is why I hate politics. I hate politics. I could never get involved, because it's just, that was just rude. That was just rude. And I will email. I think I still have Chad's email. I will email them and tell him that was just rude. Again, I get that they have, but you can't tell me they couldn't take 2 minutes, literally 2 minutes. And then the other one's like, well, what are you going to do with this? I'm like, it's nothing nefarious. It's just, all I'm going to do is just make a short video and put it on my YouTube page. That's it. It's not a big deal. It's like, I don't know. What does she think? I'm a spy. I'm a spy. I'm going in and I'm spying. Oh, well, whatever. So anyway, yeah, so you got me instead. And I'm like, walk by all the Republican signs. Yeah, it's like, I really hate, this is why I love having the vote. And she said, well, after, I said, well, you know what? After's too late. I said, it's not going to help afterwards. I said, because the election's now. So So, you know, it is what it is. I mean, if they don't want to, if it just looks bad for them, if they want to be rude and they don't want to talk to me, fine, you know. So, you know, hopefully, but it's still important to get out there and to know who your local candidates are, and you know, keep an eye on on your city hall, on your city councils, and your your local government, because what those people really do have a lot of influence over what happens in our communities. So, all right, everyone, thanks for watching. Goodbye for now.